morning, family. I want to talk about your challenges. No, first I'm gonna talk about mine. Feel free to talk about yours, but I'm gonna share with you a bit of my history, right? So you can understand why it's important for you to face the challenges that that comes to you in your life. And obviously, this is piggybacking off the 5 a.m. drill this morning about facing your challenge today. So, because okay, anyway, I don't remember what the title of it is, but I know it has something to do with overcoming your challenges to have whatever it is that whatever you want in life. But so challenges. I've always ran from the challenge. You ever ran from the challenges? You know when you're dodging or running from challenges when you're always looking for shortcuts. In some cases, when you're always looking for handouts. Not all cases. Not all cases. Not all cases. Some cases. The challenges that the challenges that I've had in life, like it's easy to just like, you know what? I'm good without that. If I have to go through that, I'm good without that. But we don't understand it's in the challenges. It's overcoming the challenges. So I don't know if I said this last. I was in the ninth grade, and pre-algebra was the math. Up into pre-algebra, like, couldn't miss me with it. Up into pre-algebra, like, math was my favorite subject. I would still argue the math is my favorite subject, you know what I mean? Like, but I didn't get past pre-algebra. But pre-algebra was hard, and of course it's hard because I've never done it before, but because, for one, I was too afraid to raise my hand and ask for a question, and to ask to ask questions, thinking about what people was going to say, if they were going to make fun of me. So I kept my hand down, and because I kept my hand down, I never knew how to do pre-algebra. Now it's a sad case because I actually started playing football. At the time, I was going to Woodrow Wilson here in Dallas, Texas, and I just started football. I was going to practice and everything. I was a cornerback for Woodrow Wilson. Now they have it set up though, like you can sign up to play on the team. You get your uniform and everything. Good morning, whoever you are. I can't see who you are, but I see one is watching, so I say good morning. I hope all is well. So they have it set up where you can sign up for whatever team you want to play for, or position or whatever, or whatever sport, and then whatever position or whatever. Like, you have to go through practice, and the coaches figure out where they're going to put you. So I was a cornerback. And how they have it set up is you can do all this practice you want. Before game day, report cards come out. Now, if you don't pass all your classes, you can't play. So obviously, I didn't pass all my classes. Guess what? I failed pre-algebra. Why? Because I was afraid to raise my hand of like what people were going to say about me. Embarrassed if they were going to make fun of me. So that was one of the challenges that I ran from in life. Instead of raising my hand, I think I had pre-algebra like my, I don't remember what period, but it was right after lunch. So what I used to do, I would go the first half to school. I used to go to school first half of the morning, and then after lunch, I just leave. And I just started skipping. No, I started off skipping pre-algebra, and then I started skipping like after lunch altogether. So I just thought, it's like I started running. It's like Forrest Gump. I just started running, and I just kept running. All the challenges I encountered in life, I kept running. And I found myself developing this habit. Any thought of something could be potentially hard, I went in the opposite direction. It was so bad, it was no longer a conscious decision. Subconsciously, if it just, since it was going to be hard, I went in the opposite direction. So what am I saying? Like, I have much more to say, but my point is, whatever your challenge is, face it. Whatever your challenge is, face it. What is that challenge you've been running from? What is that challenge that you have been avoiding? What is that challenge that you are so fearful of? Guess what? It's that challenge, your decision not to face that challenge and fight with that challenge to the end. You're staying where you are. You're not making, I'm not going to say making much progress in life, because you probably be killing the game. But it's some challenge in your life that you are not facing, and it's keeping you. So when you think about challenge, I will argue that challenge is stepping outside of your comfort zone, where when you don't accept the challenge, when you don't face the challenge, when you go in the opposite direction of the challenge, we're choosing to remain in our comfort zone, because the comfort zone feels safe. The comfort zone is familiar. The comfort zone is what it is. It's comfortable. It's not gonna shake things up in our lives. It's just gonna remain calm. So we may look at our challenges as a choice that we make not to face it, and ultimately it's good for us when it's really bad for us. The challenge is stepping out of our comfort zone. Not accepting the challenge, running from the challenge, is staying in the comfort zone. Now, answer me a question, whoever you are on here. In the comfort zone, how much have you accomplished in your life? You may have accomplished much. How much more do you think you would have accomplished by now if you would have stepped outside of your comfort zone. And then I asked you, why didn't you step outside of your comfort zone? Was it because over there was unfamiliar? Over there, it seemed like it was going to be hard. Over there, it seemed like it was going to require much more of you that you wasn't willing to put in. Over there, you was afraid because you thought maybe you couldn't do it. Maybe you were going to fail. The comfort zone is the comfort zone is keeping us in a dead state in our lives. It's keeping us in a dead state of our lives. Miss McDaniel, touche, my dearest mother. But that comfort zone feels so comfortable, we can just kick our feet up. You know what I'm saying? Like that comfort zone it feels so natural, so right. You know what I mean? Like this is where I'm supposed to be. If you are not trying to accomplish much and do great things in life, this is comfort zone exactly where we should be. And it should feel natural. Because when you think about doing anything outside of yourself, it's bigger than you. So that's some good supernatural stuff right there for you. So in a post, the 5 a.m. drill, what I said was, I don't know if I can remember it, but I'm going to try to hit you with it in case you guys have not heard it yet. It was only 30 seconds. But the 5 a.m. drill this morning said, starting today, face your challenges. Growing up in the hood, I always wanted to have. But the problem was I always ran from my challenges. It's in the challenges we be who God created us to be. In our challenges, we do what it is He needs us to do. And in overcoming the challenges, we becoming in a sense of our professional life. Like, ultimately, it's a growth, development, maturing process, right? And when we do these three things, be, do, and become, then we can have. And because we did these three things, now we can sustain it. So starting today, family, face your challenges so you can start having and sustaining what you have. Almost verbatim what I said this morning. But that's the point. It's the challenges that does this thing inside of us that where the comfort zone can never provide or even provide help or even do for us. How many of y'all love y'all jobs? How many of you guys love what you do? No knock to what you do, but you personally, how do you feel about waking up when you have to wake up, don't feel like waking up, thinking about what you have to, thinking about the workplace that you're going to that you really don't feel like doing, you really don't feel like doing. Some of the people you have to work with, you really can't stand. Like, you have to work all these hours, but you, out of all these hours that you put in, you get a small percentage. They tell you here, this is what you deserve out of the three resources that God gave you: time, talents, and treasures. Is it cutting yet? Like this, it started cutting me years ago with this. It wasn't until God brought me back here where he started me on a mission a few years ago. I got hurt, I got injured, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do strenuous work anymore. So, wife and I started a dispatch company. Now, that didn't go well. It wasn't enough to sustain. It didn't bring in enough to cover what I was bringing in. And I said, due to pride will kill you too. Due to pride, I'm like, I would never go back there because, my pride won't let me. How foolish is that? So I'm gone 2 years. I gained more experience, which is cool because the experience that I gained or acquired or whatever, or encountered or got, whatever, man. It's like, just follow me here. The project that we started then, God and I was being obedient to what he wanted me to do, to now it's on a whole nother level because of the experience that I had leaving for 2 years. But that wasn't necessary. I asked him, why'd you let me if you know this, yada, yada, yada. He said, because you had to learn, right? So now I'm back, but what I just explained to you, going to work, small piece, this, like just not wanting, aspiring for more, and now I have a way out. I'm finna finally kill a game. God said, no, you not. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Did you forget when I first revealed to you your purpose in 2018? You asked me to never, ever let me do it without you. Because you know how you are, you will get to going on your own and taking what God has given you, and you will try to pursue and go after your own. Did you forget about that conversation? So thank God he never let me do it without him. But my point is, being back here, I'm operating in my calling, like the mission that he has called me to in the workplace. So the things that I don't necessarily, the things that I'm kind of juggling with, I'm cool with because I know where I'm supposed to be. But the thing is, when we work these 9 to 5s and we know this is not it, we know this is not enough. We know like it's more. We know this is getting in the way. We know this, but it's in our comfort zone. It keeps us content. Yes, his words say be content in my will, not be content in life. So it's the challenges. We have to step outside of our comfort zone to face those challenges, because the challenges is where the breakthrough comes in or comes from. Whatever breakthrough you need, is facing those challenges and saying, you know what? I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of settling for less than what I know I deserve. I'm tired of settling. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of going through this year after year. At the top of the year, I say this is my year. At the top of the year, everything is about to change. At the top of the year, I'm motivated and ready to go at it, but going to this job, we're just not motivated because our vision, our goals may be strong enough, but our plan isn't. So because that plan isn't what it is, or because we haven't conditioned ourselves mentally to understand that it's going to be a fight. Because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm stepping out into unfamiliar territories. I'm gonna have to fight harder. In my comfort zone, I don't really have to do much. But there's not really having to do much. There's struggling that's coming with that. Not doing much, so you're not acquiring much. Not doing much, so not much is happening in your life. Not doing much, not much is changing. Like, you get what I'm saying? You see what the comfort, like, choosing to stay in our comfort zone is killing us softly. You know what I'm saying? It's killing us softly. It is. Now the question is, how long are we going to continue to settle for the comfort zone? Every morning you wake up and look in the mirror. Can you give yourself a true, authentic smile and say, you know what? I'm finally going in the direction of where I want, I see, I envision, I dreamed my life to be going in. Can you honestly say that? Can you honestly say everything that I've been through in my past, today that the Lord has made, today look much different than yesterday. This year look much different. Although it's only February, this year is already starting to look much different than what it did 365 days ago. Or do it look the same? Ask yourself, how many challenges did you take on last year? No. When I say take on, I mean facing it. It's do or die. It's do or die. And from where I'm standing, I be if I die. Or the challenges that you encountered last year, did you allow it to steal from you your joy, your peace, your happiness, your calm, your hope? If any of those things, if the challenge stripped from you wasn't a good strip, you didn't get from that challenge what you were supposed to. And you know why? Because you didn't face the challenge and say, it's me or you. And from where I'm standing, right? The challenges are going to come anyway, due to our decisions and just due to life. They're going to come anyway. So if we know they're going to come anyway, why do we play or become the victim when they show up knocking at our door, calling us out? And now we're talking about, no, I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, no, I'm just playing, like I was just joking. I ain't about them goals that I said I wanted to accomplish. I ain't about that life that I said I deserved. I ain't about that life when I say my family deserved this and deserved that. Man, I was just playing. I ain't about that life. But my man Chandler said, hey, I'm here now. You done already called me out. What you gonna do? We run out the back door or we hide under the bed. We call the laws. Dude tripping. We tuck our tails. And we wonder why much have not changed. We were supposed to slay that challenge. We were supposed to break that challenge apart. Break it apart. Look, when God it said, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you face trials of many kinds, knowing that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its course so that you may be mature, not lacking anything. James 2-4. So when we go through the challenges, when our faith is being tested, as I always say, it's the growth in the challenge. It's the development in the challenge. It's the experience from the challenge. It's the maturing in the challenge. It's the becoming in the challenge. It's preparation in the challenge. It's equipped in the challenge. We not stripping that challenge like we supposed to, but it's stripping us of our peace, our joy, our happiness. That thing that God placed inside of us and said, here, it's yours. Every single day, here, this is yours. But challenge show up and we letting it break us down and strip us of all the good things that God has given us. When we supposed to be taken from the challenge, what the challenge has came knocking on our door to give us. The challenge is saying, like, I got something for you. But before you get that, I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's that got something for you. We like, nah, I'm good on that. Let me go sit back on my sofa. Let me go sit back on my sofa where I'm comfortable at. You good? I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want them problems. I don't want them problems. It's the comfort zone that's killing us. It's the comfort zone that's keeping us. It's the comfort zone that's stealing our future away from us. It's the comfort zone that's taking what's rightfully ours. It's the comfort zone. How comfortable are you waking up every single day on Fridays, looking at your check on your phone, and like, man, you feel me? That's what we do. Like, whoa, bro, you just gonna run me off the road? Come on, man. You're in a rush to go nowhere. We look at our checks and it's so disheartening. We get so discouraged. Every Friday, we look at our checks like, hold on, man, let me check my, let me look at my pay stub, man. This can't be right. Every week, it's right. Might be a couple minutes missing off of it, but them couple minutes ain't gonna give us an extra 1,000. You know what I mean? Like, it's because we're comfortable. And you know, in all essence, because we're comfortable, you know what that is? That's saying I'm afraid. It's not even really, yes, it's afraid of facing that giant, that challenge. We face those all the time. It's on the other side of that. Will it be worth it? If I get on the other side of it, what I thought or what I think, will it turn out to be that? Or if we fail in the process, Because a lot of us don't believe that we can do it. A lot of us don't believe we have what it takes. A lot of us believe that we don't deserve it. A lot of us believe that's in a perfect world. A lot of us believe I've done so much wrong in my life. We believe all these things. And it has created this fear inside of us that we would much rather stay in the comfort zone. Let me tell you this. I'm trying to keep it together. You know what I mean? Y'all know the stage like right before, you know what I'm saying, like your eyes start burning. Like my eyes ain't start burning yet, but I can feel all this stuff filling up around my eyeball. You know what I mean? You know, in the word it says, without faith it is impossible to please God. You know what that is? You know what that's requiring of us? What I've been talking about this whole time. Getting out of the comfort zone. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. So we choosing to, we praising God, we glorifying God, cool, bet, that's what's up. And I'm sure he'll appreciate it because that's what we're supposed to do. Like we are revering him. Like we're illuminating his name. We're putting his name on display. We probably even telling the world. But it says without faith, it is impossible to please God. We have to get out our comfort zone. So are we pleasing God? It's like on one hand, it's like, yeah, I'm doing it. Like everybody know who my king is. Everybody know who I represent. Everybody know about my Lord Jesus. Everybody know when it come down to him, what time it is with me. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. So perhaps, and also some of the same individuals are praying for God to reveal things, guide us, bless us, all these things that we like, that he freely give, but faith without works is dead. There are some things that he do anyway, whether that does not require our participation, but there's quite a bit of things that requires our participation. And because we let fear that God does not give us but the spirit of fear, but I want to say like it's like I always forget that. I don't want to butcher it anymore. But he don't give us a spirit of fear. But like, I want to say peace, but I could be wrong. But power and the sound mind. You feel me? So when we say fear, when we say we have faith, but then too we fear, that's not faith. That's not faith. We say we have faith and we believe, but we doubt and worry. That's not faith. That's the opposite. So we're praying and also waiting on God, but he's like, you ain't moved. You haven't even made up your mind. You haven't even had a thought of stepping out of your comfort zone. Faith is things hoped for, like things that have not been seen yet in the physical. Like, you know what? Y'all heard, I'm gonna step out on faith. That means I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna believe, so I'm gonna step. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't even know if it's gonna happen. But this is what he's telling me to do. I don't know how it's gonna work. I believe it's gonna work. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know any of that. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna make the decision to step out of my comfort zone because he's able. I believe this is what he's telling me to do. Like, stop listening to people who always speak negatively, always have doubts, always have uncertainties, always like picking apart the things that's like, why are we going to them for advice? Why are we going for them for confirmation of what God told us to do or what he shared with us? Why? Listen, in the physical, what they can see, what we can see, they doubt. What we can see, they question everything. Well, what if this happened? What if that happened? It's good to have a person to tell you what's 100, but if you know this person always on some negative stuff, if you know this person right here don't really have a whole lot going on for themselves, no knock to them. But we talking about faith, stepping outside of our comfort zone. We talking about moving. We talking about going after. We talking about the next. We talking about making it happen. We talking about growing. We talking about having. We talking about doing. We talking about move. We talking about making it happen. Y'all know I said some of those words a couple of times. I know I said it. I let you know I meant it. Why are we going to them? They're going to tell us how many. They're going to tell us all the reasons why it's not going to work. They're going to tell us like, man, like, okay, you going too far with it now. I done heard it all. Like, you done told me some crazy stuff, but now you tripping. Why are we going to them type of people? We're not better than them. We just have to be wise. Faith is the things hoped for. Pleasing God, like getting out of our comfort zone, being obedient, making a decision to be obedient to his instruction. They're gonna cause us to be disobedient because they're gonna tell us what's not gonna happen for us. You know what I mean? That's why the people who we are connected with, doing life with, whether it's partner, whether it's partner, whether it's homie, whether it's kinfolk, whether it's T-John, whether it's Pops, whether I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. We need to keep these individuals in a rightful place. Not saying like, you know, like not, I know that came out super harsh. I mean, if I need some advice about catering, I'm going to holler at my T-John. Period. She a beast with it. Been a beast with it for probably over 20 years now. Would I go to, I don't know, catering thing, and I tell them, like, look here, check this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I mean about keeping people in a place, in a sense of when it come down to advice, knowing who to go and talk to about it. Man, I remember over the years of going to like partners and, you know what I'm saying, like certain people, and I'm like super, like this go back to early 2000s, like super geeked about, mid 2000s, super geeked about what God has just revealed to me, what he told me, what he showed me. I had to tell somebody because it was like that good. It was that like, this is this is what you showing me, like what you want me to do, like this is what my future looks like. I couldn't wait to tell somebody, oh, this is what you want me to do. Having doubts, because that's before I started, you know, trying to live for him and being obedient to the instructions he gave me about doing this and doing that. So my confidence was super rocky still. You know what I mean? Like, my confidence is in Christ. It's not in myself, because he give me the ability, and I know that, you know, it's bigger than me. So it's like, okay, how you want me to do this? Right? But I would be so excited. I will go and tell this person have something negative to say. I will go tell that person, like, still excited. Each person I told, by the time it got down to me actually putting in the work, I was exhausted. The energy that I should have been putting into being obedient and doing what God told me to do, I exerted myself by telling this person with great excitement, this person, every person I told, less and less and less energy. Like, so by the time it got time for me to put in the work, I was tired. I'm like, I was exhausted. Only for them to tell me, come on, Kimbo, you tripping, bro. Like, really? You heard from God. What'd he say? Like, the ticks me off. Stop talking to them people. Those people who we listen to, are they in a comfort zone? Are they in a comfort zone? Are they in their comfort zone? How much have they achieved? Like, what does their life look like? It's not a comparison or to look down type of deal. It's just to say, on a cool, you really not trying to like take it to next levels. You really not trying to take it to new heights. You really ain't about making some things happen. Like, we cool, like you my dude, but I'm going this way. Like, you cool where you are. I'm going this way. Let's stop telling individuals who's not going to support, who really don't want to see us win, who really ain't about their life themselves. Because chances are they not doing it on purpose. They probably don't mean no harm, but they're going to kill your dreams before you even make the decision to even go for it. Just what it is. It happened to me. The only thing that just kept me is, you know, my relationship with Christ. I mean, and that hasn't always been strong. It's been up and down. Times I've strayed. But thank God that, you know, I feel like because I asked him to never let me do it without him, he kept me on a leash. In fact, I think he keep us all on a leash. It's just with the leashes that, like, the leashes that play in the leash, some are shorter and some are longer. I'm glad he kept mine at a distance. And the cool thing about it is, he's doing it because he's trying to save us from what we are going after. He's trying to save us for what we are about to step into. And he's trying to keep us because he wants us, and because what he's trying to do with us, what he's trying to do in us and for us and through us, he know it's much greater than that crazy plan you got. It's a solid plan, but it says that it's the Lord's purpose that always prevails. But we have to be willing to be obedient and please him. Please him in the sense of faith, stepping outside of our comfort zone. Face your challenges today. I totally. I'm at home. I forgot. Yesterday was my son's birthday. He's 8 now, and they bought him they bought him a dog. At first, my wife said it was a toy poodle. I don't know where she got it from, but she's looking at pictures online, and I think the lady told her where it's what it was when she got it from her. But she said she think it's a Maltese poo. Y'all want to see him? Y'all want to see him? I'll show you. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check on little dude real quick, but hold on. I'm forgetting something. Hold on. Hold on. All right, my bad. Lariah, you almost ready? You always say you ready, and then be like 30 minutes later. My man out. Come here, Bear. You comfortable? My little partner right here. But yeah, so you have to start facing your challenges. It's on the other side of your challenges. That's when you make the decision to take the first step towards that challenge. That's when I would say new life begins. As you going through the challenges, it's not gonna feel good. It's not gonna feel good. But guess what? Any challenge that come in life is not gonna feel good. It's just not. It's not gonna feel good. So whether you choose to or not, it's not gonna feel good. So you gotta go through the challenge anyway. You might well make the decision to go through the challenge and say, I'm gonna get from that challenge everything that it came to bring me. Face that challenge. On the other side of the challenge, that's when you start to experience more, do more, live more, have more. And every challenge that comes, you welcome it, mindset, and say, go get it. I will not break this time. I gave up all the other times, not this time. Face your challenges. Face your challenges. They're gonna come anyway. Face your challenges. What do you have to lose? You're in a comfort zone. You don't have much to lose. I don't have much to lose. I'm in a comfort zone. Remember, it's killing us softly. It's killing us. So, in that sense, we ain't got nothing to lose. But facing a challenge, getting on the other side of it, we have everything to gain. The question is, what it is you're trying to gain. What are you trying to have? Get serious about them goals. Know what your future look like. Visualize into the future. Spend time in your future and believe that it's yours already. Believe that you can make it happen. You can do it already. But you have to know what you have to do every single day to start moving in that direction, to continue moving in that direction. Make sure that you have a plan that's going to help you get there. That challenge is going to come at you. Different challenges are going to come at you. But it's making up in your mind that, like, on the other side of it is worth more. It's going to pay off. It has taken everything, your whole future. Now it's time to take back what's yours. All right, see you guys in a minute. Much love. Love you too, John. Peace.